what you called Malachi? Why are you even called Malachi if you're not even going to read the book and know who you're, why you're named after this guy? Our people are broken, man. But they're ready to take a flyer. They're ready to take a book from the oppressor. Alright? Go on, bro. Yeah, no, that's it. Alright? Isaiah chapter 29.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 13. Wherefore, Yahweh said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips to honor me, but have removed their heart far from me.
Alright? Yeah, man. As much as you draw near, you remove your heart far away. Alright? Go.
And their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men.
The precepts of men. Alright? Men's words, man.
This is the book of Romans chapter 10 and verse 2. For I bear them record. That they have a zeal of power.
That they what?
That they have a zeal of power. But not according to knowledge.
Not according to knowledge. They've got a zeal, but not according to the precepts. Alright? They got a zeal according to the doctrine of man. Of man's words. Alright? Precepts of men. Alright?
For they being ignorant of power's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness.
Exactly. Alright? Man are like, oh, you're just chatting. Alright? We're chatting the righteousness of the Most High, man. Alright? We're not trying to establish our own righteousness, man. That's why he says our righteousness is like filthy rags, man. Alright? What is our righteousness? We're not bigging up your righteousness over our righteousness. Alright? We're not trying to say our righteousness is over your righteousness, man. We're just trying to say, let's hear the word of the Most High.
That's right.
Alright? It's simple and plain. To hell with our own words. If he came up here, all we would have done was read verses to take the blindness away from his eyes.
Right.
Because all that other book's going to do to him is put more covers, more blindfolds, alright, more potholes, alright, in his way, man. Alright?
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of power.
Alright? Yeah, man, we're not up here to establish our own righteousness.
Please take up.
Let me just one second. Alright. Bring out your pistol.
This is the book of Isaiah 3, verse 12.
No. That's not what we need. No, we don't need that.
Yeah.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Alright? Give me the book of Boast. Second Corinthians 10 and 13. Second Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 12.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 12. For we dare not make ourselves of the number.
Alright, yeah, man. We're not boasting here, man. Alright?
No! Compare ourselves with some that command themselves. But they, measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves, are not wise.
Exactly, man. We're not saying that we're the elect. We're not trying to make ourselves a part of the number. Alright? Saying, oh yeah, we're the elect. Alright? The elect are coming out of our camp. All the brothers up here, they've been diligent. Alright? We want to make our election sure. The reason why we're doing this work. The whole reason for us doing this is so that we can, you know what I mean? Why we're confounding these damn people all over the world, man. Alright? So-called blacks all right? You're trying to show them, all right? The Hebrew Israelites are confounding Christendom, Christian insanity. No one is being able to cut anyone that is rehearsing righteous acts, studying, meditating day in and day out, all right, to show themselves approved with the truth of the gospel. How can you go against the truth? It says the word of God is truth. All we do is read the word. No one can't come up against the word, man. All right? With the precepts, you even get to understand more than the ancient ones, man. Understand? So keep reading, bro.
Verse 13. But we will not boast of things without our measure.
Exactly. Anyone that's a wise man will say he doesn't know it all. A know-it-all will say that a know-it-all will say that he's the wisest. But the wisest will say he doesn't know it all. All right? Go on, bro.
But according to the measure of the rule, which power have described to us a measure to reach even unto you. For we stretch not ourselves beyond our measure, as though we reach it not unto you. For we are come as far as to you also, and in preaching the gospel of Hamashiach.
Exactly. I mean, we was going through that. All right. We're not boasting up here. We're just reading the gospel, man. All right. It's not about us being over this church, over that congregation. All we're doing is reading the gospels. And if you're against the doctrine, we have to mark you, because now you're the damn Antichrist, man. You've got your prince is Satan. Your prince isn't the Messiah, man. All right. Your prince is the God of this world. All right. Read, bro.
Not boasting of things without our measure, that is, of other men's labor, but having hope, when your faith is increased, that we shall be enlarged by you, according to our rule, abundantly.
That's what we're out here for, man. We're not here trying to boast, saying we know it all. We're trying to increase ourselves by waking up the elect, all right? Making our diligence, all right, that we can cry for the abominations that we've done in the midst to receive the mark of exemption, all right? Because we went through that last 2 weeks ago, all right? How to receive the mark of exemption, all right? Go on, bro.
To preach the gospel in the regions beyond you.
Exactly.
And not to boast in other men's line of things made ready to our hand.
That's why we don't go up against any other camp, right? You see us make a video, but you didn't see us go up on the damn platform and say, rare, all right? You guys, what you doing there? Look, you're bringing out the word. We even said that in the video. All praises to the Most High. You're reading the Bible. You're telling them that they're the Israelites, man. We're not here to boast to say we're above you guys, man. All right? You're bringing out the word. You might bring out the word and say certain things like you don't need to keep you don't need the name, certain little things. All right? That's the reasons why we're not. They will say they're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite camp, all right? Because we will bring out the name, all right? We will exalt his name.
That's right.
We have studied to show ourselves approved, the Lashawan Kadash, all right? And their elders, all right, that are coming out of, you know what I mean? They don't honor their elders, right? They've gone away from their elders and started their own thing to exalt their garments to sit on the high seats. All right, to be seen of men, all right, to get filthy lucre and sign 501c3 charters, man. All right, go on, bro.
But he that glorieth, let him glory in Yahweh Shai, in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
All right, that's where, if anyone's gonna be glory, all right, it's not glory and boasting of ourselves. All right, we give all honors and glory unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? Bahara Kadash. Alright, read, bro.
For not he that commandeth himself as
is approved, but whom Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua commanded.
Alright, it's all, alright, by Yahweh. Yahweh has commanded us to come out here, man.
Perfect timing, yeah.
Alright?
The wrong scripture man bring up back.
Yeah, I know.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow.
Alright, we're not allowed to be boasting of tomorrow, man. Alright? Don't be so boastful in it. Alright? Humble yourselves, man. Too much boasty, man. Oh, man, I boasty. Some lethal beat some things, man. Alright? What is it? Is it lethal B or Wiley or?
What's it?
Idris Alba. And I boasty. It's Wiley. It's Wiley and Idris Alba. Man, I boasty. I got 2 Oscars. Man, I boasty. Alright? Stop boasting of yourselves, man. Here you go.
For thou knowest not what a day may bring forth.
Alright.
Let another man praise thee.
Let a what?
Let another man praise thee.
Alright.
And not thine own mouth.
Exactly, man.
Stranger, and not thine own lips.
Exactly. Alright? You got those guys, Usain Bolts. Alright? You got them guys, they score a goal and they go some crazy. It's not being boastful. Let's go to Psalms. Alright, yeah, man. Let them know the gospel, man. Alright? To wake up the brokenhearted. Alright? That's what we're talking about. See that? We need to let them know the gospel, man. To wake up the ones that are in a sleep, man. Alright? Bring out that from Psalms 137 and verse 1. Alright?
This is the book of Psalms, 137 and verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon.
By the rivers of Babylon, man.
There we sat down.
Yeah, we sat down.
Yeah, we wept.
Yeah, we wept.
When we remember Zion.
When we remembered Zion. Alright? By the rivers of Babylon. Alright? This is what we should be singing, man. Not let them know. Let them know. Alright? Alright? That's why them reggae artists, alright? They might have been a bit tapped with the damn Selassie thing, but at least they remember the Psalms or two. At least they remembered a couple of the Psalms, man. Alright? Talk them talking, we're gonna keep them talking. Alright? Talk that them talking, just let them keep talking, man. Let them know, alright, come on in. We're gonna let them know the Gospels by the river of Babylon, where we sat down, where we wept. We remembered Zion. Keep reading verse 2.
We hung our harps upon the willows.
We hung up our harps upon the willows, man. Alright? No more David playing the harps, alright? To soothe down these damn evil spirits, man. Alright? Go on, bro.
In the midst thereof.
In the midst thereof.
For there they were carried us away captive, required of us a song.
Alright? They required us a song, man. Alright? Sing us, you know the slave master. Alright? Sing us one of them songs that you are singing at how would you wouldn't even talk like that. And I sing us one of those songs. Those songs that you sing when you're in Jerusalem. Sing us one of those songs. Alright? Go on, bro.
Required of us a song, and they that wasted us requested of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
Exactly. Alright, sing us one of them songs. Let them know, right? Alright, we're gonna let them know. Alright, forget not singing any songs right out here, man. Alright, read, bro.
Verse 4. How shall we sing Yahweh's song in a strange land?
How shall we what?
How shall we sing Yahweh's song in a strange land?
Alright, there's nothing to be singing about up here, man.
That's right.
Alright, we're crying. Alright, go to Lamentations. Alright, yeah, that's it, alright. Alright, go to Lamentations. What was the shirt? Go to chapter 2. And then go to chapter 1 and 16. Right?
This is the book
go
of
Jeremiah,
Lamentations, chapter 1 and verse 16. For these things I weep, mine eye runneth down with water, because the comforter that should relieve my soul is far from me.
Exactly, man.
Wow.
All right? These things, the comforter, all right, is far, man. It's far from them. They should be crying. All right? We're glorifying Yahweh Bashem Yahushai because it said so. It said now we don't need to weep. When we read that we have the gospel, now we understand the gospel. Remember that we just read it in Corinthians. All right? That 10. Yeah, 10. It said that now we can glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahushai because we know. But back in these times, they didn't know, man. They took the scriptures away. All right? And we're not no zoo animals, man. All right? No one don't want no pictures of you and your red lipstick and your damn long scarf. We don't want no pictures of you. All right? That's disrespectul, just going around taking pictures of people like that. Like we're damn theatre. We're not the theatre. We're not an art gallery. We're not an NFT. All right? Come on, man. You have more respect for people, man. All right? Taking pictures of them like they're zoo animals. Disrespect, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13 and verse 16.
That's why we're weeping out here. Jeremiah 13 and 16. That's why we're weeping, man.
Give glory to Yahweh, your power, before he calls darkness.
All right?
And before your feet stumble upon a dark mountain.
All right?
Upon the dark mountain. But while ye look for light, he turned it into the shadow of death, and make it gross darkness. But if ye will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places.
Exactly, man. That's what we're out here for, man. To get them out of the shadow of death. All right? And if you don't hear it, no, it's making us weep, man. The Bible says there's lamentations. Go to Ezekiel. Go to Ezekiel chapter 2, verse. Keep it.
But if ye will not hear it, my soul will weep in the secret places of your pride, and mine eyes shall weep sore, and run down with tears, because Yahweh's flock is carried away captive.
Because what?
Because Yahweh's flock is carried away captive.
Well, you should be crying, man. All right? For the captivity that we're in. It's no time to be singing and dancing and jumping for joy. The only joy that we're happy about is that there's a Messiah coming to save us from this captivity that we're in, man. All right? But then we look about and we just cry, man. All right? Certain times we're out here, we might get a little giggle. He's so tripped up, bust her ankle. We get a little giggle, man. But then we see the madness of our people and it makes us cry because of the captivity that we're in and the mindset that they're holding on to, man. They're still in the shadow of death. All right? And that's why it says, though we walk through the shadow of death, we shall fear no evil, man. All right? They are holding hands onto evil, man. They are hand in hand with the wicked, all right? When it says in Proverbs 16, all right? The wicked have been created, all right? To be judged, man. To be destroyed, man. All right? He created all things for himself, yea, even the wicked, all right? For the day of evil. All right? Go to the...
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, and verse 10. And he spread it before me. Verse 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me.
A hand was sent unto me.
And lo, a roll of a book was therein.
The Bible was given unto us. All right?
And he
Thank you, the Bible given us.
And he spread it before me.
And he spread it open.
And it was written within and without. And there was written therein Lamentations.
There's a book actually called Lamentations. All right? It was written in the book, the Lamentations. All right?
Lamentations and mourning and woe
and you go through it, he says, woe unto them. It says, so the Israelites mourn at the gates thereof language, because the elders are growing up, the ancient men, all right, are teaching commandments and doctrine of men. All right? That's why we know more than the ancient, because we keep thy precepts. All right? It's simple and plain to those of the understanding. Give me Isaiah 11 and 3. All right? Give me Proverbs chapter 8 and 6. All right? Proverbs 8 and 6.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 3. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of Jehovah, and he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears.
Alright, quick understanding. Alright? Go on. No. Alright, quick understanding. Go on. Psalms 100.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 6. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. And all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward, no perverse in them. They are plain. They are all plain.
They're hard to understand.
They are all plain.
They're difficult to get.
They are all plain.
They're quick understandings, man. They're plain. Go on.
To him that understandeth,
To him that understandeth.
and right to him that find knowledge.
And right to him that find knowledge. Get the one
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 27. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk of thy wondrous works.
Alright, that goes Psalms 86 and 11. Alright? Make us to understand the precepts, man. So we can talk of his wondrous works, man. Alright? That's what it's about. Understanding the precepts so we can, when we talk truth. Alright? Go on, bro, bring it up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 86 and verse 11. Teach me thy ways, O Yahweh. I will walk in thy truth. Unite me. Unite my heart to fear thy name. I will praise thee, O Yahweh, my power, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore.
Exactly. Alright? That's what it's about, man. Glorifying his name. Alright? They're asking the Most High to teach us, man. Where do we get this knowledge from? Seriously. Is it just, you woke up and you gave it to yourself? The Most High was the one that we brought out in the beginning. Alright? Man's going out of Yahweh. How can a man understand his own ways? He gave you that knowledge and understanding and to teach you, man. Alright? Go on.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
What?
Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Alright, Isaiah 30 and 8. Alright? So this is what it's all about. It's all about when we make it plain, it's going to be easy to understand than that damn book that they got. And them damn flyers that they're pushing out, man. That's what we're trying to tell the brother. That's what we was going to most try and bring out to the brother. Alright?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 8. Now go and write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
And that's what it's about, really. Our people don't want to hear the Most High's Bible. They don't want to hear the Bible. Right?
That's right.
Which say to the seers, see not.
They say what?
Which say to the seers, see not. And to the prophets, prophesy unto us great things. And we say to the seers, see not, and to the prophet, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceit.
Prophesy what?
Prophesy deceit.
That's why it's like you're just chatty. Alright? We're not just chatty. We're reading the Bible. And your damn false prophets are deceitfully telling you that the so-called Jesus Christ is a damn so-called white man. That's a lie. Alright? They're deceitfully telling you lies in the Bible. Your so-called Jesus is not a white, so-called white Caucasian. Alright? But oh, it's not about color. Then why is that not written in the Bible then? We say he's leprous, white as snow. Alright? It talks about his hair being white. Why is it not talking about his feet being leprous? Alright? We gotta read it, we come in the volume. We don't Tipex verses out. Alright? Read, bro. 11, yeah? Let's go.
Verse 11, get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel, of Yeshua, to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus says the Holy One of Israel, Yahweh, because she despised this word.
Because what?
Because she despised this word, and trust in oppression, and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in the high pools, whose breaking becoming suddenly at an instant.
Yeah, man. The Most High is gonna say that's a snare unto you, man. Alright? You're dealing with all these damn doctrines of men, alright? And you don't want to hear the Bible. You don't want to hear the words. You want to say to the prophets, don't show me, don't tell me, alright? Speak smooth things, alright? Prophesy lies. Deceit means lies. That's stupidity, alright? We gotta prophesy and tell our people you need to get your hands off of the Caucasians, man. Alright? They're your enemy according to the Bible. Alright?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, and verse 17. Awake, awake, stand upon, O Jerusalem. Stand up, O Jerusalem.
Alright, we're meant to not be sleeping, lying down. Alright? We're meant to be awake and standing up. Go on, bro.
Which has drunk at the hand of Yahweh the cup of his fury.
Alright.
Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling.
Alright.
And wrung them out.
We have drunk all the juice, man. You know you got orange juice. You got the little bits at the bottom, concentrated. And you got the bits at the bottom. You drank all the little, like, you know the bits you like, I don't want that bit. Alright? You drank all the dregs of the cup. Alright? And that is oppression. That is slavery. Alright? For not obeying the Most High's commandments. Alright? We was oppressed by the colonizer. Alright? We was oppressed by the colonizer to teach us white Jesus, so-called white Jesus. That's a dreg in the cup. Alright?
Verse 18, that is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth.
Alright, there's no righteous men out here to guide our people. Alright? To guide her means Israel, Zion. Alright? No one is guiding our sisters, our mothers, our wives, or even our princes, man. Alright? They're all in doctrine of Christian insanity. Alright? So-called white Jesus. Alright? When the Catholics are praying to black, so-called black Jesus. It's mad.
However, is there any that take up her by the hand?
Let the Bible speak. Let the Bible speak. And then we'll answer.
Neither is there any that take up her by the hand.
Neither is there anyone that take her by the hand.
Of all the sons that she have brought up.
Alright, there's no one to take her up out of this situation. Alright? And that's why we're up here. We're up here to take our people and show them, yo, we are God's chosen. We're His holy, we're His special. Alright? So your question is what Bible are we reading? We're reading the 1611, the King James, 1611. Alright? Alright? Same Bible. Is a stumbling block? What is that?
I'm literally when it comes out of having a discussion with your son on the Bible,
Get that first. Alright? Now this is the reason why we hold the KJV, alright? That's 1611. Alright? Let's go there. Let's go Matthew 17:21. Alright? Now these verses, they are not in these Bibles, alright? The reason why we read the KJV. Alright, let's read that.
Matthew 17 and verse 21. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting.
Alright, that has been taken out. Alright? There's a reason why we need to pray and fast. Alright? It's powerful. Alright? Alright, let's go up to show her why it's so powerful.
Verse 20. And so-called Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed.
You heard about that saying, right? To have faith as a grain of a rice grain, right?
Ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place.
You see that?
And it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Alright, so if you have that faith, you can move a mountain. What's the grain of that faith? You can move a mountain.
Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting.
Because there was a question that the disciples asked. Why couldn't we remove the demon? If you keep reading from like verse 16 or 14, it's a story behind this. There was someone that said, look, I've got a demon on my son or my daughter, right? Can you remove the demon out of her? And the Messiah was known for doing that, right? Healing people, removing demons. And they couldn't do it. The disciples like, yeah, we see you here. We're preaching the same gospel. We're on your side. We're Israelites. How come we couldn't do that? Because they was lacking the prayer and the fasting. There's a power behind prayer and fasting.
Okay, let me just ask you.
So that's what we need to do.
In regards to your ancestors, do you believe in praying? Of the ancestors?
Alright, give me Daniel. We read this last week. This is how I'm going to show you Daniel. We got Daniel, right? He was put in the lion's den, right? And he didn't get in because of his faith and his prayer and fasting. Right? We're going to show you Daniel. Right? Chapter 6. Daniel 6.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 6 and verse 10. Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house
So
and
Daniel knew that there was a writing being signed, a writing of a decree that no one was allowed to pray to their God. They had to pray to Nebuchadnezzar. Alright? And they had to call this man a God. Alright? So that's what they made a decree. To trick Daniel. Alright? The false prophets. Alright? Told Nebuchadnezzar, let's make the people worship you. Because they're worshipping their own gods. Alright? Alright?
he went into his house and his windows being opened in his chamber
Alright.
towards Jerusalem.
Alright? So he prayed towards Jerusalem. Alright?
He kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day.
How many times a day?
3 times a day.
Alright, go on.
And prayed and gave thanks before his God as he did aforetime.
Alright, that's what happened, alright, with Daniel. So now let's go to Daniel again, alright? Chapter Salakia, when he says that he prayed for his ancestors. She asked about her ancestors, right? Do you remember her ancestors? Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Alright?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy fathers, and he will show thee.
Remember the days of old, alright? Consider the years of many generations, alright?
Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Yeah, that's it, right? Go to Maccabees. Right, go.
This is Daniel chapter 9 verse 16. O Lord, according to all thy righteousness, I beseech thee, let thy anger and thy fury be turned away from thy city Jerusalem.
Look at that. See see that? This is Daniel. Alright, Daniel's confession and prayer. So this is one of the prayers that he said, alright?
Thy holy mountain, because for our sins and for the iniquities of our fathers, Jerusalem and thy people are become a reproach to all that are about us. Now therefore, O our God, hear the prayer of thy servant and his supplication, and cause thy face to shine upon thy sanctuary.
Look, man, it says there, look, it says, for the iniquities of our fathers. Alright? So we have to remember our forefathers and the iniquities that they've done, because that's the reason why we're a generation of curses. It says that these curses shall be upon thee for a sign. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 6. Alright? Go to Maccabees. Alright?
Okay, so I might stop you there because I have got to try to get I'm really sorry, my time.
No, that's alright.
But I just go on the website to get further information, or do you have a meeting place?
This is our YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel, we do the
This is the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 50. Then cried they with a loud voice to...
Where's your first Maccabees chapter 2?
1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 50. This is the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 50. Now therefore, my son, be zealous of the Lord, and give your life to the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance the acts of our fathers did in their time.
We need to recall. So when you say do we remember our ancestors, we do. We remember Abraham. We remember Isaac. We remember Jacob. We remember Judah. We remember David. We remember Solomon. We remember Isaiah. We remember Haggai. We remember Nehemiah, Malachi. All right, Moses. All right, we remember them. We're out here to exalt and to glorify, to remember the ones that came before us. So we're not saying our ancestors are not just Toby, Kunta Kinte. All right, they're not just. They go way back to these biblical Israelites. All right. Remember, that's the whole reason we're up here, is to even, we're looking like our ancestors dress, we're keeping the traditions of the fringes and the meat trees, right? The seven candlesticks. These are things from our ancestors that they were taught to use by the Most High. So we love our ancestors, but you see, our sisters, Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. We'll have to tell you what our sisters and how they would honor our grandmothers and our great-great-aunties. Right?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Alright, so the women are not allowed to wear shawls. Right? Alright, go on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Because the men are not allowed to wear dresses and skirts. Right? It's just what it is. You have in your chromosomes, in your DNA, in your mind, in your features, your feet. Alright, so your attire must look like as a female, because it's wrong and it's just not upright. Because why do you
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy
Because the
God.
Most High might say, oh, I'm just wearing clothes, but he says, you're not allowed to wear that. You're an abomination to God. They're like, oh, what? Is God going to really tell me? Yes, he is. He says this, he doesn't like it. Right? There's no harm. Look, the women wearing a dress. There's no harm. Right? And that's good, because it's cold. You don't want to be cold. But you got to wear what pertains, because of 1 Timothy. You got it.
Alright, we're going into
Modest enough.
Thank you
But
so much.
it's about honoring our ancestors. They're not allowed babies, they're not allowed babies, they have their own natural lives, and the church is modest enough. So when they see them, they know that our nation are righteous, the women are holy, so their household is correct and strong. You can notice in a man's household by the destruction of his wife. His wife is a whore, and this man has not got control in his nation. Our nation has no control of each other. That's why we're saying that we need to go Nobody's holding on to her hand. That's how you come up with. No one's holding on to the hand of her. No one's holding on to the hand of Israel. Israel's just going around holding on to Stacy's hand and Lucy Lou's hand. Alright? No one, our women don't want to be like who they are. They want to be like the oppressors because their husbands want to go marry the other women. So they're going to look like the other women to please their husbands. That's bad. We're up here to say we love how our women look. Alright? We love how Israel is with the Most High by their side. That's right. Yahweh. His name is Yahweh. His son's name is not Jesus, it's Yahweh Shai. It's not Jehovah and Jesus. It's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Alright, sister? Got a YouTube channel on there. We're normally up here, right? Peace and love. Shalom. Peace and love. Right? Oh, praise. Let's take a round of applause.
Shalom.
Okay. Humble sister. Yeah, humble sister. Alright? That's what it's about. Alright? It's about waking up our people and holding on to their hands. Because the Most High says He's going to hold on to our hand. Alright? We're going to go back to that. Let's go back. Let's go to the one where it says how we're holding on to our hand. Isaiah, right? Yo, focus. Come on. Look. Isaiah.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Ye will help thee. I will help thee.
Alright, the Most High says He's going to strengthen us and He's going to help us. Alright? Go on, bro.
Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were instant against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
Everyone that came up against us are going to realize, yo, the Most High is really helping us, man. Alright, He's made a hedge, He's put a hedge around us. Alright, Most High willing around Israel. Alright, that keep His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Alright, and Most High willing around us as well, man. Alright, go on, bro.
They shall be as nothing.
They shall be as what?
They shall be as nothing.
They're going to be something.
And they shall be as nothing.
Yeah, they're going to be known as nothing compared to these Israelites, man. Alright? When He puts the strength upon them. Go on, read, bro.
And they that strive with thee shall perish.
They that strive and win war against us are Most High willing, you know what I mean? Against the brothers here, man. They're going to perish, man. Alright? Go on,
That's right.
Thou shalt seek Him and shalt not find Him, even them that contend with thee.
Alright?
They that war against thee shall be as nothing,
Exactly.
and as the thing of naught.
The thing of nothing, go on.
For I, Yahweh, thy power, will hold thy right hand.
I will what?
I will hold thy right hand.
Alright, He's going to hold our right hand, man. Alright, you know like how your parent is dragging you along and saying, I've got you. Alright? Look, that's it right there, look. Alright? The young brother, he's holding on to his dad, man. Alright? Can't make this up, man. Alright? As the Most High speaks, is manifestation, man. Alright? He will hold our right hand, man. Alright? Go on, bro.
For I, Yahweh, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee.
Do what?
Fear not, I will help thee.
Exactly.
Fear not, thou one Jacob.
Like what?
Fear not, thou one Jacob.
Man's called worms out here, man. Man's called Jacob, don't worry, worm Jacob. Alright? And what are worms, man? Worms just slither in the mud. Alright? They just slide around. Alright? They can't see. Alright? They gotta feel everything and slither around. Alright? That's how we are, man. We're like worms. Alright? Go on, bro.
And ye men of Yasharallah, I will help thee, save Yahweh, and thy Redeemer.
And thy what?
And thy Redeemer.
Yahweh Shai. Alright? Our Redeemer. That's how you know that Yahweh Shai is mentioned in the Bible. Alright? He says, and thy Redeemer. he will help us and thy Redeemer. He doesn't say he is the Redeemer. So them guys that don't believe in Yahweh Shai is a madness. He says he's going to bring a Redeemer for us, man. Alright? And thy Redeemer.
the Holy One of Yasharallah.
Alright?
Behold, I will
That's it on here. Alright? That's it on here. He says if you keep going in, he's going to make us. Keep reading.
Verse 15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp thrusting instrument, having teeth, and thou shalt thrust the mountains, and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chase. Thus shall find them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the wind and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Yasharallah.
Exactly. Alright, go to 2nd Ezra, alright, chapter 12, verse 44. Go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 12, verse 44. Yeah. Alright, go to Psalms 24 and 1. I'll come back to that. Yeah. Because we're on the topic, right? We're on the topic of the Most High is going to be our help, man. Alright? Because we thought there's no one to hold onto her hand. Alright? And that's why we're out here, to preach the Gospels, to wake up the blinded, to tell them that, yo, for Israel, our heart's desire is that Israel can be saved, man. Alright? And he sends prophets, alright, before the day, rising up early. We're going to have to read that as well.
It's in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 12 and verse 47. For the highest have you in remembrance, and the mighty have not forgotten you in temptation.
Alright, the Most High, alright, has got us in his mind. He has not forgotten us. Alright, go on, man.
As for me, I have not forsaken you, neither am I departed from you.
Alright, the Most High has not forgot us. Alright? Alright?
But I've come unto this place to pray for the desolation of Zion, and that I might seek mercy for the low estate of your sanctuary.
Exactly, man. Alright? He's gonna have mercy on the low estate of our dwellings, man. Alright? Because we're dwelling in the lowest estate like the worms. Like worm Jacob, man. The worms are in the lowest estate. Alright? Right, go on, bro.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 24 and verse 1. The earth is Yahweh's, and the fullness thereof.
Yeah.
The word.
Psalms 124. So look, 124. Or you can go to the Zion.
This is the book of Psalms 124 verse 1. If it had not been Yahweh who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been Yahweh who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quickly.
Lucky, if it weren't for Yahweh, man. Alright? If it weren't for Yahweh, the Egyptians would have got us. If it weren't for Yahweh, the Edomites would have dealt with us. If it weren't for Yahweh, the Moabites would have still had us building down silly, falling walls of the Moabites. If it weren't for Yahweh, Nebuchadnezzar wouldn't have got thrown down, and we couldn't rebuild in Cyrus, alright, Tyrus, man, in Cyrus, build up our temple again, man. If it weren't for Yahweh, alright, we wouldn't be here today. Alright? That's why we have to big up Abraham, man. That Abraham was given a promise, alright, and a covenant, man. Alright? He's his best friend. Alright? His best friend Abraham. Go on, read it.
When their wrath was kindled against us, when the waters had overwhelmed us, the streams had gone over our souls.
Exactly. Alright? Alright? Because that's what's gonna happen, man. Alright? When these armies come over you and devour you, alright, the Most High is gonna make sure that the ones that care, he's gonna go over them, he's gonna go past them, man. Alright? Most High willing, man. Alright? You won't be able to feel that wrath, man. Some might have to, go through the tribulations, all right, to get into the kingdom. That's what you got to go through, right? But it says some of them are not going to go through certain tribulations are not for everyone, man. You might go through another sort of tribulation, man. All right, that you got to fight through. All right? Go on.
When the proud waters have gone over our soul, blessed be Yahweh, who have not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowls. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our lips is in the name of Yahweh, who made heaven and earth.
Exactly. All right? Bring up the Psalms.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 12. Hearken unto me, ye stout-hearted, that are far from righteousness. I bring near my righteousness. It shall not be far off, and my salvation shall not tarry. And I will place salvation in Zion.
And I will what?
And I will place salvation in Zion.
That's what it's about, man.
For Israel, my glory.
All right, and the Most High says Israel is His glory. All right, the Most High is going to help Israel. All right, He's not going to forget them. All right, and their eyes are going to see. All right, the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai with His people Israel, man.
That's right.
Go on, we'll read that. Yeah. No.
This is the book of Psalms 121, verse 1. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from Yahweh.
Exactly, my help coming where?
My help coming from Yahweh.
All right, that's where we lift up our eyes. All right, we're saying, yo, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, help us, Baba Bashar, man. All right,
Which made heaven and earth, who will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
All right, the one that looks after us, he don't sleep. All right, he's not lazy. All right, go on, bro.
Behold, he that keepeth Yasharallah shall never slumber nor sleep.
Not sleep or be lazy. Yeah, that's it.
Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon the right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Exactly.
He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going and thy coming in.
Exactly. That's what we said, man. That's how we opened up. Man's goings are of Yahweh. Our goings out and coming in. All right, go on, bro.
From this time forth and forevermore.
And for when?
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. The Most High is always around. All right, the ones that fear Him, man. All right, the ones that camp around about them, that fear Him, man. Don't be ashamed. If you want to get a recording, we can give you the YouTube channel. All right, we're recording it ourselves. All right, we'll give you the channel, man. Vine of Israel, London. All right, if you want the channel. All right, let's go to Psalms 118.
This is the book of Psalms 118, verse 6. Yahweh is on my side. I will not fear.
Oh, what?
I will not fear.
Exactly.
What can man do unto me?
What can man do unto us when Yahweh is on our side? Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Yahweh will take a part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desires upon them that hate me.
That's why we got our Torah glasses on, man. When we got the Most High on our side, we see the ones that are against us, man.
That's right.
It's easy and plain. All right, the ones that we read before that make a division against the Gospels, man. Mark them that are against the doctrine, man. All right, it's simple and plain. All right, that's why we got to break the strongholds to make you understand where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is really coming from, man. Because the men that have been teaching you are teaching you the doctrines of men. We need to show you by with precept upon precept, because He's helped us to learn. All right? Go on, bro.
It is better to trust in Yahweh than to put confidence in man.
All right?
It is better to trust Yahweh
Proverbs
than to
3:5.
put confidence in princes.
Exactly. Alright? Yeah, that's it. Alright? Proverbs 3 and 5, man.
This is the book of
Famous
Proverbs,
scripture in Israel.
chapter 3 and verse 5.
Alright, even the Christendom know this, man.
Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Exactly.
That's right.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil.
Exactly. When you trust in the Most High, alright, you're going to fear him. And if you fear him, you're not going to be stuck in evil ways. Alright? Like we said in Ephesians, like what Paul said in Ephesians, alright? Renew yourself, man. Put on the new man. Alright? Put on that new man. Because, like, how can we sing a strange song in Zion, man? I mean, how can we sing sing a beautiful song of Zion in a strange land?
That's right.
Alright? Go to that Isaiah 51 again. Alright? 17. Isaiah 51:17. Go Jeremiah 11 and 7. Alright? Because what it's about, we're trying to tell our people, look, the Most High is coming. And when he comes, he's going to save them that want to be saved. He that is just, let him be just still. He that is holy, let him be holy. Alright? But he that's unjust, yo, you don't want to know. You don't want to feel it, man. It's going to be more tolerable for the day of Sodom and Gomorrah for the
That's
man.
right.
Alright? That this bring it out here.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 17. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which hast drunk at the hand of Yahweh the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out.
And done what?
And wrung them out.
Alright, we've drunken the cup, man. Alright? We've wrung them out, man. Alright? Alright? Crimes, trap houses, whorish children and women, single parent households, alright? Wives like whores on the streets, alright? Damn leprosy in the face and the hair, alright? We've wrung them out, man. We're looking from turmoils, alright, to damn folly, alright? It's gone mad. We've wrung them out, man. Go on, bro.
Verse 18. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she hath brought forth.
Alright.
Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand.
There's no one that are guiding us, man. Alright, keep it, bro.
Of all the sons that she hath brought up, these two things are come unto thee.
Go on, bro.
Who shall be sorry for thee?
Who shall be sorry for us, man? There's
Yes.
no one. There are gnashing of teeth, man. Alright, kissing their teeth, wagging their heads, man. Alright, and fire upon flaming faggots and effeminates. Alright,
Desolation and destruction, and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee?
go on, bro.
Thy sons have fainted. Thy light, Salakia, they lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net.
That's what's going on with our people, man. Laying in the streets, man. Alright, go on, bro.
They are full of the fury of Yahweh, the rebuke of thy power. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith thy Lord.
Alright, finish. Hold up there. Alright, we're gonna go back. Give me Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. Alright, hear now. Alright, the ones that have afflicted and are drunken, man. Let's say Baruch 4 and 25. You know.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from power. For thine enemies have pursued thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
But what?
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
And shall what?
And shall tread upon his neck.
Alright. That's all praises to Yahweh Hashem, man. Alright? Alright? Come on, bro. Bring that out.
Verse
Isaiah.
Isaiah 51 and verse 21, 22. Thus saith thy Lord, Yahweh, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
Exactly, hold that. Alright? You're no more gonna drink this damn cup again, man. Alright? Hold that as well. Get Jeremiah 16. Hold that, yeah. Jeremiah. Alright? Got a minute, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 12. But thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Exactly, man. Alright, we definitely drunken. You wasn't meant to drink of this cup, but we have definitely drunken it, man. That's Israel. Go on, bro.
And art thou he has that sought together to unpunished, unpunished, thou shalt not go unpunished.
Alright, go on, read that. All praises, Yahweh Shem Yasham. Another one bites the dust. Alright?
But thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that should together go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Exactly. Alright? We've surely drunk of it, man. Alright? We had to go through the punishments of the curses because of our lack of obedience, man. Alright? Go on, bro.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
Exactly.
And from all the lands whither he had driven them.
And from all the lands, alright, wherever we've been driven. Alright? It's not that we need to go back to Africa, alright? Let's go West Africa again. Let's go to Jerusalem again. Let's go to Zion again. Alright? Let's go to America. Oh yeah, Nazareth's being built in America. Alright? Let's gather ourselves together in America. No! Alright? When it says gather yourselves together, it means with the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's right. Alright? Because we gather ourselves together, but then there's a derision in the gospel, man. Alright? We need to gather ourselves together with the true understandings. Alright? That the word can be preached around the world, man. How can the word be preached around the world and we're all gathered together in one place? That's not going to work. Understand?
That's right.
Alright?
And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Exactly. Alright? Because they're not going to taste. That's why it says he's going to bring us back to Zion, man. Alright? But go back to Isaiah 51, Baba Kisha, and 23.
Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus saith thy Lord, Yahweh, and thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put it in the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Exactly. Alright? It's gonna that dregs of the cup is gonna come upon the heathens, man.
That's right.
Bring that up, bro.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75 and verse 8. For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red, and it is full of mixture. And he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out.
Shall what?
Shall wring them out.
Alright? That's what he's saying, man.
And drink them.
And what?
And drink them.
Right? The same oppression that we've gone through, the other nations are going to go through. And the wicked, proud people of our nation as well.
Go on.
Alright? they're drinking the same cup again. Alright?
That's right.
Because they weren't meant to drink it, but if you want to hold on to them, you can drink it again. Alright? Bring it out, bro.
Revelations
You know the one in Jeremiah.
18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. And how much?
Alright? Yeah, man. Alright? Fill to her double. Alright? Go on, bring it out.
This
Alright?
is
Reward her according to her works, man. The cup that we've drank, they're going to get the same cup, but double. Imagine all of that orange juice, the bits. And they got extra bits. They got lime bits now. They got lemon bits and orange bits. All the citrusy bits now, man. We just had orange. But imagine the lime and lemon and orange. All the bits are going to be in there now. Alright? They're going to get double of the bits. Alright? Go on, bro.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand.
Babylon's been a golden cup. Alright? Beautiful golden cup. Oh, look at the golden cup Babylon's got. Alright?
That made-
But it's in Yahweh's hand, man. Alright? Alright, go on, bro.
Yeah.
That made all the earth drunken.
That made what?
That made
Yeah,
all the
the
earth
earth drunken.
drunken.
Yeah, everyone has drunken the wine of the philosophy of Babylon and the dumb books that they make, man. About clocks and alright?
The nation have drunken of her wine.
The nations have drunken of her wine.
Therefore, the nations are mad.
The nations are mad. Alright? So now she's gonna she's gonna be rewarded of the works that she's done.
That's
Alright?
right.
Let's go to that one there. We got to Jeremiah chapter 11. Alright, bring that one up. Jeremiah chapter 11, 7. Let's start at 7. Second chapter 7.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 11 and verse 7. For I earnestly protest unto your fathers in the days that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt, even unto this day, creating early and protesting, saying, obey my voice.
Obey what?
Obey my voice.
Protesting early, man. Alright? The prophets always come out before the times, man. Before judgment days, man. Saying, obey the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Don't obey these damn books that these men made about stupidness, man. Obey the prophets. Alright? Jeremiah, Isaiah that we've been reading, Daniel that we've been reading, man. Alright? Lamentations that we was reading. Ezekiel, alright, that we've been reading, right? Alright? Haggai, alright? Nehemiah, Malachi, alright? Obey the prophets. Don't obey man's words, man's lips. Man's lips are stupidness, man. Because we got the Bible. Alright? Read, bro.
Yet they obey not, nor incline their ear, but would every one in the imagination of their evil heart.
Exactly. Say to the seers, see not. Alright? Prophesy deceit, man. They walked in their own deceitful imagination, man. Go on.
Therefore, I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant, which I commanded them to do, but they did them not.
That's why the dregs of the cup that we were drank was because we never listened to the words of the covenant. Go on, bro.
Verse 9, and
Bro,
Yahweh said unto me,
The Most High calls you chosen, special above all people, bro. You're an Israelite, alright? You're an Israelite, alright? Keep his commandments, bro, yeah?
Jeremiah 11 and 9, and Yahweh said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah
Now,
and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
exactly.
They are turned back to the iniquities of their fathers, which refuse to hear my voice.
Which what?
Which refuse to hear my
So
words.
this was in our ancient days, alright? So let's quickly find them, alright? The ancient days, they refused to hear the voice. So we're going to have to go bring that out quickly. Give me 2 Kings chapter 17 and 13. Alright? Yeah. But get this. 17, 13. Alright? And read that again quickly. That's the last one.
They turn back to the iniquities of their fathers, which refused to hear my words.
Which refused to hear the words, man. Alright? The same of their fathers, man. Alright? Let's bring it out.
This is the book of 2 Kings chapter 17 and verse 13. Yet Yahweh testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, turn ye from your evil ways and keep my commandments.
And do what?
And keep my commandments.
Alright? Trust in Yahweh. Alright? Fear him. Keep his commandments, man. Alright? The same Proverbs 3 and 5, man. Go on, bro.
And my statutes, according to all the law which I commanded your fathers, and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets. Notwithstanding, they would not hear.
Not what?
Notwithstanding, they will not hear.
Exactly. The same times, alright? This is the same time, man. Alright? 2 Kings, alright? This is the same time when you're reading it of Isaiah, man. Alright? The same timeline. Alright? Go on, bro.
Notwithstanding, they would not hear, but harden their neck.
But what?
But
Harden their neck.
Like to the neck of their fathers, that did not believe in Yahweh their power.
That's
Exactly,
right.
man. Alright? Same thing here. Alright? This is the accounts. You can go into the reasons why the prophets and the stories of what happened. And when you read 2 Kings chapter 17, alright? How Jeremiah was persecuted, man. While Isaiah was going through turmoils, man. Alright? Because these times there was wicked men that was ruling in Israel. Wicked kings, man. Alright? Sanctifying Baal and Ashtaroth. Alright? And Molech. And what's his name? The Buddha, man. All of these damn gods they were sacrificing, man. Alright? It's gonna go into that in Jeremiah, we're reading that. It's gonna go into that, how many idols they have.
Jeremiah chapter 11 verse 10.
No.
They are turned back to the iniquities of their fathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. The house of
Shalom, brother.
The house of Israel.
Shalom. Alright? Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Alright? You know what I mean? When I'm out there hiding. Alright? Israelites that are hiding with no fringes on. Alright? On the buses, going to work. Alright? They have a Sabbath day according to how they keep it with their camp, whatever. But they know man's faces. We know their faces. Alright? But they just nodding their heads as they go. You know? What you meant to do with your brother, man? Alright? This is madness, man. Get me that in Romans again. Alright? Romans chapter 16 and go to 16. Alright? This is how you mean to greet your brother. You don't need to tricks of how you want to greet your brother.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 16 and verse 16. Salute one another with an holy kiss.
With what?
With
a holy kiss.
Exactly.
Churches of Hamashiach salute you.
Exactly. This is how we salute each other. Holy kiss, man. All praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem and Mashiach. Alright? You see your brother, you don't go around and be like, yeah, bro. You're alright, yeah. Alright? It shows you the power, alright, that we have in Israel, man. Alright? That when we do that holy kiss, alright? That holy greeting, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem and Mashiach. Alright? That's what it shows. There's a division, man. Alright, amongst these camps, man. Alright? Then they've got an effeminate vibe on them, man. They can't even say shalom. At least when it says peace, have you got that one? It says, alright, with your brother, you always say peace. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 23. Alright?
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 23. Peace be to the brethren.
Peace what?
Peace be to the brethren.
Shalom to the brother.
And love.
And what?
And love.
And love, man. Don't work on the Sabbath days if you're going to work. Alright? You should be ready to be chilling. If you're not going to be teaching, alright? You should be chilling in your yards, man. Alright? Go on, bro.
with faith from power, the Father and Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Praise be with all them that love our Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, in sincerity.
In sincerity. That's a strong word, man. Alright? You gotta be in sincerity in this truth, man. You gotta have some grace. Alright, you need to pray for the grace of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because when how you deal with your brother is how you will deal with Yahweh Shai, man. Alright? Remember, all these prophets are back. Alright? And the scoffers as well. Alright? So when it says all these prophets are here now, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna see your Abraham and look at him and be like, are you gonna see Jacob and go, or are you gonna be like, yo, is that Isaac? Is that Isaac? Do the works, man. I love that you're out here, man. Bring it out, man. Calm the Sharala. Alright? Not this. Like, what is that? Alright? But yo, alright? Come on, man. Let's just get back into it. Alright? We love our brothers out there that minister and know the truth of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? If you've lacked faith and you stop the ministry, alright? Woe unto them. Alright? Destruction upon them that don't preach the gospel. Alright? When the Messiah comes, I hope he finds us teaching this word, man. Alright? You understand? No, there's a famine of the word. So we need to. Who told you, man? No man knoweth the time or the hour. Who told you there's a famine, man? Alright? When the Messiah, if the Messiah sees us out here teaching, man, blessed is he, man. Alright? They're taking the Bible and they've twisted it so they can put out their candle, man. The candle's been put out. Alright? It says be on fire. Don't be lukewarm, man. Keep the flame. But now they're lukewarm in their households, right? Getting fat, alright? Getting big bellies, alright? Not understanding the gospels, man. Alright? You're not fasting if you're down fat. Alright? Come on, let's be serious, man. Your metabolism's broken, man. Alright? We need to be more humble, more fasting, more praying, alright? More teaching, out there diligently, man. In season, out season. Alright? The commandments of men as messed up man says, man. Alright? Even amongst the camps, man. That's why they're men pleasers. Alright? Nodding heads. Alright? Salute them with the kiss with shalawams, man. Alright? Bring it out, man, bro. The water. Alright, yeah. Nah, it was just Jeremiah. It was just Jeremiah, yeah.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 11 and verse 10. They are turned back to the iniquity of their fathers, which refused to hear my word. They went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
The covenant that is made with our fathers, right? When you go to Exodus, alright? When you go to, is it 34 or 24? Alright, when you go to Deuteronomy 29, alright, there's a covenant. And if we break the covenant, we'll go through these curses. Alright? Go on, bro.
Thus saith Yahweh, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And
Exodus 24, the covenant, yeah. Alright, yeah, go on.
And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
Exactly, man. You're gonna see an evil that come upon you, alright, Jacob, alright, that don't want to turn to the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, alright? And you're gonna cry unto the Heavenly Father, but He's not going to hearken, man. Alright? Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 26. Alright? Hold that. We're coming back to this, man. This is a powerful verse, man. Don't take this Jeremiah chapter 11. Alright? Don't take this for lightly. Don't take this lightly, man. This is very serious, man. All right, the whole Bible's serious, but this is serious, man. All right, which chapter? All right.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
No, start 24.
Verse 24.
Yeah, start 24.
Because I have called and ye refuse.
Because the Most High, Proverbs 1 and 24, because the Most High has called you, all right, earnestly, all right, waking up the prophets, all right, early before judgment. Go on.
And ye refuse.
And he what?
And ye refuse.
And they done what?
And ye refuse.
And they refused. All right? They refused to hear the gospel, man. They're walking by saying, you're just chatty. All right? Go on. They refused. Go on, kid. Yeah, man. Talk to the winds, man. Because they refuse, man. The birds want to hear, man. You've got the birds flying up. All right? The pigeons flying up. The pigeons want to hear, man. Certain times the bees will come up in our faces and try to buzz around because the bees want to get the honey. Alright? But these guys refuse, man. And the ones that do diligently come up and learn and take a flyer or go and study to show themselves and prove that they're Israelites. Alright? Condolences to them. All praises to Yahweh Bashem.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and I would none of my reproof. I am also...
Many times he says he stretched out his hands. Alright? We read that in Isaiah. Alright? He stretched out his hands and none regarded. Go on, bro.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity.
And he's gonna laugh. Imagine the Most High saying, look, I was crying for you guys. He literally said that we wept. The Messiah even had tears in his eyes to know the turmoils that we're going to go through, man. The Messiah knew that we was going to go through this, man. All right? He actually cried. The Messiah was an austere man, but he still shedded a couple tears. All right? Not even a couple tears. It says he cried heavily, man. He shedded some tears where your eyes were burning. All right? Red eyes. You know when your eyes are red like wine? That's how much you're crying. All right? Some says he cried because he drank. Imagine he cried so hard because of red, because your eyes turned red. Go on, bro.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
You will mock. He's going to mock. All right? The day when it says in Thessalonians 5, right? When you're in your peace and when they say in their peace and their safety, sudden destruction comes, man. All right? Sirach chapter 5 and 7. All right? Make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh, man. All right? Because when you're in your comfortability, suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh Bashem shall come upon you. I'm paraphrasing. All right? All right? Go on, bro.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
And we hear about the whirlwind that comes in Isaiah 66. All right? When it says he shall come as a whirlwind, right? All right? A flaming whirlwind, man. All right? Go on.
Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Then you're going to call. Who are you going to call? Not Yahweh. All right? Because he's not going to hear you, man. All right? Go on, bro.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
They're not going to find him.
For they have hated knowledge, and did choose and slacker, and did not choose the fear of Yahweh.
That's when there's a famine of the word. All right? When the Most High brings judgment upon the world, that's when you're going to see a famine. All right? When the land is utterly desolate without inhabitants, according to Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. All right? The land is not without inhabitants. It's not desolate. So the word has to be come out. And blessed is he that is teaching the gospel when the Messiah comes, man. And it's going to come like a thief in the night. So we don't know if we're going to be teaching, right? Because we don't know but that's a blessed man. All right? Because when we're sleeping over here, they're awake over there. When they're awake over there, when they're sleeping over there, we're awake over here, man. So when we close out, someone else is opening up somewhere else around the world.
That's right.
All right, and when they close out, someone else is opening up. All right, and the Israelites, predominantly the elect, the 144,000, are teaching